and we have Alessi Rose Early Access, and the wait is over. Alessi Rose joins us in the studio right now.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, we are so delighted to have you in for an exclusive early access to her new EP, For Your Validation. It is out this Friday. Sum it up for us right now. How are you feeling coming up to this moment?
I'm feeling like I'm seeking people's validation. I feel like I'm in search of something and I just don't quite know what it is. But I'm super excited. I love these last songs that they haven't heard yet. So I've just been very anxiously anticipating the reactions.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of which, it is called For Your Validation. Why did you name it that?
For Your Validation, it kind of came from, I was having this long-winded speech about how I'm on my second EP, I'm kind of a year into releasing music, and now my brain has gone from I don't just make music, I'm an artist and this is what I do. And you're kind of seeking the validation of different people, that my audience, and that they look up to me and they think I'm good and they want to keep listening, and then my parents, that they are proud of me, and just my team are proud of me. It's just you start looking for gold stars everywhere, and I'm this is crazy, my brain has never been like this before, but also I think it's making me more want to work harder.
Now the EP, it touches on quite a few different universal themes that a lot of people can relate to, that is belonging and seeking validation, of course. And I know that you've tied these quite personal topics to your own experience with OCD. How did that influence your songwriting process?
I find my experience with OCD, it kind of influenced my songwriting from the beginning, because songwriting became a cathartic thing for me. It was okay, let me figure out these crazy thoughts in my head and channel them into something, because otherwise my brain is going 100 miles an hour and I can't do anything. Don't Ask Questions, for example, was kind of my experience of OCD in a relationship, and how you second guess everything and you're I can't trust that this person likes me, because there's all these thoughts coming in of what if they're doing that? What if they think this about me? And that created this song that kind of felt a little insecure, but also just very me, in the sense that I'm just constantly thinking. Everything is just so intensely emotional. I've never felt emotions just level. It's always been
your brain is always going.
Yeah.
I'm sure you must have such a big rake of songs. There must be so many songs, archives, your journals, your archives, everything, right?
I always joke about this. I'm the archives are deep. The archives are deep. Yeah, the people who listen to me, they always joke that there are so many songs that they've never even heard, but I tease everything. Well, as shown by this tonight, honestly.
Exactly.
Me leaking my whole EP.
Literally.
Kind of jokes.
And we're going to listen to Don't Ask Questions a little bit later on as well.
Yay.
And I Know You Know, we're going to hear it for the first time tonight. You are leaking your very own music, officially though.
Who's surprised?
What is this song about? Is it about love interests?
Yeah.
Where it is? Yeah. Oh, I thought so.
It was about a friend. Ooh, treacherous ground.
Oh, God.
And it was kind of a situation where it was we both know we like each other, so why are we not moving?
Okay.
Why are we not doing anything?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And I just really love it for that kind of brash boldness, because there's songs that I have where I'm I'm in love with you, but boy, am I not going to tell you. Okay. Whereas this song is get it over with, So I love the brashness of it all.
All right, we love it. Well, why don't we listen to it, shall we? Early access to unreleased music from Alessi Rose off the brand new EP. It is called For Your Validation, and this is I Know You Know on Radio 1. Fans getting maybe a message or learning from it. Is there anything that you've learnt yourself from writing this, putting this EP together?
It always gets better. No matter how crazy, deep, awful something can feel, it always gets better, and there's always good in something. There's always something good to be taken from a situation, something to be learned. And I think in times when I was younger, I was oh my God, that world ending, this is awful. Yeah. I can never arise from my bed ever again. And now I'm no, you're going to look back on this and be damn, whatever.
Yeah, well, lesson learned. I mean, that comes from maturity, right?
Yeah. Which I don't think I've got there yet, but
listen, it sounds like it. But your songwriting is so beautiful, and I think that's why your fans, us here at Radio 1's Future Artists, love your music so much, because it's raw and it's honest, and I think that is some of the most beautiful songwriting sometimes, when you can truly connect with someone. Your community, what do you want them to take from this EP?
I guess I want for them to feel like we've grown together.
I love that.
I feel like the first EP I released was very like introspective. It's very much about things that I had gone through over years. It was songs that had been kept away for a longer period of time, whereas this is very like happened to me in the last like 6 months.
Almost
or so.
in real time then.
Yeah, in real time. And like it's kind of fun to be writing about, like Don't Ask Questions is so like personal to me and like an experience that I had where I kind of like only my friends knew what was going on. But I Know You Know is this like huge pop song, but it's also like it's about a real situation that went on, and it's kind of you can look on the funny side of it in the end and just kind of own it.
Do you ever get nervous about these songs being about real moments and I guess having them out there because it's such a diary entry?
Absolutely not.
Really, I love it. We've talked about it. You're an open book, right?
I'm like, if the shoe fits, wear it. I like my bio and everything is like the Taylor Swift quote where she's like, if you don't want me to write songs about you, don't do bad things. I'm like, I'm gonna wear that like a crown. Like, don't do the thing if you don't want the song written.
Yeah, you need them to like sign like a disclosure beforehand.
I'm gonna start giving out NDAs.
I love it. I love it. Well, why don't we listen to it, shall we? This is Don't Ask Questions. We've got early access to Alessi Rose's brand new EP, which is called For Your Validation, is out this Friday. And this is the last song that your fans will be hearing before it's out, but it will be out right after we listen to it right here on Radio 1. But
come on.
I need to just praise you for a moment here.
Thank you.
15,000 tickets sold in 15 minutes.
It's a bit ridiculous.
Like, that is absolutely mental.
I was in tears. I was sobbing. I was back home in Derby, so I was with my parents. It was like the best day ever. We talk about it all the time. It just felt very full circle. I was like, this is, obviously I went on tour in September, but this is like a very large step up from playing Coco from Hoxton Hall.
Yeah.
It's a crazy
it really is.
thing to have happened. But I'm over the moon. Like, playing live is my favorite thing in the world.
How are you feeling about playing those songs out live?
I am like the most excited ever. Like, I don't know. There's something about sitting with songs for a few months and kind of like living with them, and you kind of work on them in the studio and you make edits and you kind of like, but for me, like the first thing I think when I write a song is like, okay, how is this going to be live? Like, how is this going to go down on stage? And just after having done my tour in September and how crazy that was and how amazing the reception was, and it was like an electric ambience, like it was incredible. So I'm just like so excited.
Wow.
Like, there's nothing like it at all.
I'm sure it's something that you wish you could just bottle up, but look, you're going to be experiencing it in just a few months in April.
Yeah.
Tour is almost sold out. Thank you so much for giving us early access to your new EP.
Thank you for having me.
Out this Friday. It's called For Your Validation, and it is amazing. Alessi Rose, thank you so much for joining us on Future Artists on Radio 1.
Thank you.
Take